Okay, good evening. Chart review for 5/7/2019. I had a great day today. So, in a total meltdown market, I took only long trades. I took 10 of them. All of them were profitable. No short trades. So, not very often that I have a perfect day. Just thought I would share that with you. Pretty amazing. So, I did take a couple screenshots. So I hand out levels in the morning, and just to kind of show, I do take those levels. And I gave this one very early. We were trading up here, I think, when I made the video, and I said, hey, it's going to test the bottom of this range, and this is one of my lines right here, and it basically popped up and took that trade right there. That's that one. That was the play out of it. Here's another one. There's a line right here, right where my marker is, bouncing nicely off of that. This one I caught late. It actually came over, caught this line, and I kind of woke up and said, holy cow, it bounced off this line, and I caught it real quick and took a quick scalp out of that. This is it coming back, same spot, grab it again, took that one. This is a nice one, bounced off the line, immediate rejection, came back through, grabbed it, and just rode that one. That was a great trade. Another good trade right there on the line, came down, took a little bit of heat, but it was gone. This one came back down to this other line. Something drove me to get into this one. I'm not exactly sure what drove me to jump on it. It might have been the volume, but not exactly sure. But enough about that. I just thought I would share that I do look for trades around those lines that I give out in the morning. Big weekly candle here. We traded down. Where did we go? We went right on the top of this node, found support, bounced. We're right now up back into the volume, into this nice little volume gap right there. Not exactly sure what else to say about the weekly there. Again, kind of pointing. What I want to draw out here is, you can't see this on the weekly, but this pivot right here, this is the opposing pivot. If you look, there's no other real clean ones, and when you have these nice kind of clean pivots that are out there by themselves, the market kind of notices those, and that lined up perfect with that volume node right there. And I think that's why you got that particular bounce right there. This was range extreme, the two red lines. Pretty amazing. We basically closed right at the extreme. So the ATR was 28, and we closed right there. We got quite a bit of a volume node above us now. So you could see it trade back up, hit this thing, and maybe reject off of. So we could see lower markets. Just depends on who shows up and how much strength. We're right into a chop zone right here, right? So this is where we've kind of done a good little bit of chopping, and then you've got this node up here. So we're kind of in this no man's land, and we're kind of falling after hours. So this is my next big spot. If we don't get a huge bounce off of this area, if it comes down here, and that seems like 2 days away to me, but you never know. It could follow. But that spot right there, I called that out in the morning video too. 60 minutes. So I marked some lines. I'll expand the chart a little bit, but I just kind of wanted to point out these pivots again. I talk about this in all the videos. We test the top of the node, we bounce. Look at where we bounced from this one. This was the bottom of this node right here. This one, top of this node right here. This one that you really can't see, but it's pretty much the bottom of this node right here, and I'll kind of expand that out right there, and you'll kind of be able to see what I'm talking about. So the bounce points, you know, they come from the tops and the bottoms of those nodes, and you know, that's what I'm kind of basing a lot of my lines and indications on, you know, looking at the nodes. I'm trying to give you as much of a good hint as I can to help you with your trading, but I'm not sure what we're going to be able to see on this chart right here. You can see I ran out of lines here, and had to start drawing some more, and I drew them in red so you could see them. But I mean, the lines were just nailing it today, and that's why I did so well. Was I was able to, you know, basically grab all the correct ones and get these bounces. And I was done trading somewhere about 9, 10, and didn't take any more trades. I think one of the lessons in trading is knowing when you're pushing it and know when to quit. And at 10 trades in a row successful, it was time to quit and get out of the market and just sit on the sideline. Surprisingly, there's still a lot of delta that we sold off today. Even though they bought pretty strong through here. It was like a negative 30 right here, and they bought it all the way up to like 24. I'm trying to read that correctly right here. This was 31 and 24. So, you know, 6,000 contracts was their attempt to try and get this market to. Oh, I was in the wrong place. I thought it was more. 33 to 21 in that rally right there. So 10,000. So, you know, they're buying back in. They're looking for the bounce. So buy the dippers. They're not afraid. Anything else that I can really tell you? I just kind of gave up on the lines here when I stopped trading and stopped kind of drawing them, but you know, all the bounces and stuff, if I draw in a quick little profile right here so that you can see this, and put the naked profile on there, and try to take that off, and let me fix that. And blow this up so that you can see it. But if I were to go through here and profile all this stuff, you would see that, you know, these bounces, when they were coming back, they were finding traction on the high volume nodes, and you can see how that one worked out right there. And I bet if we drag this down here, that one looked like it pretty much went beyond the line, but not much. Kind of garish, huh? And if we profile down here, we'll probably find that this guy went right into this high volume node, right? So yeah, not sure what else to tell you after this chart review here. Again, you know, the lines were on. I base all my lines off of the volume profile. I kind of drew them out for you. Again, you know, you get this pattern right here, this stair step pattern. This is the top of the node, this is the bottom of the node, and it happens all the time. Top of the node, bottom of the node. You know, you get this pattern all the time, and basically you're testing the top of a node, bottom of a node. When it comes back up, you know, and you're trading back into it, like this is testing the bottom of literally this tiny little node right here. This thing is testing the bottom of this volume node right here. So if you you know, take the time to, I lost my little item right here. Where's the rest of it? You know, if you start to look at this, we came up. Where'd we test? Here's the node, right? There's the bottom of the node. There's the top, and a little bit higher node right there. But that's where the volume was, and come up, and you know, basically a weak market. You expect it to you know, test the bottom or the top, whatever the first level is, and fall away. You know, when the market's getting stronger, it's gonna break through and test the other side of the node. You know, so when it's weak, it's going to test the top, try and get its bounce, fail. You're looking for the quick failure, right? And then it's going to go test the other side of the node. So I know it's boring to tell you that over and over again in every video, but that's just the way that the market works. And if you're trading with a whole bunch of other crap stuff, whatever you want to, you know, magic indicators or something like that, and you're not winning, maybe you should re-examine for a little bit and see what horizontal volume can do for you. So great day for me, and I will see you guys in the morning.